Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, March 19th. It's 4:32 and I'm just getting back to doing some writing on this new piece I started the other day called Beacon, which is part of uh, a grand suite of music called The Hudson Calls. And Maisie's with me today in the background here. Oh, it's the opposite way. And there she is right there. Um, I don't know. I worked on this a little bit more without videotaping it. And this is what I got so far. So let me know what you think. I'm going for maybe there's three A's in a row. That never happens, but this is my concern at the moment. Do I want three A's in a row? Okay, but other than that, here we go. Okay, so then I'm thinking that it's going to go to a solo section after that where it just goes to swing. But these are the things to think about. I think you should get to the point, one should get to the point where you're envisioning the whole arc of the song, and I'm not really good with collaboration. I guess on certain things. I guess if I was in an original band, I used to be in a reggae band back in the day, and we would collaborate on some things. If one person had a bass line, the other person put some chords to it, and it would build like that. But I kind of like to bring an original piece to a rehearsal, and I know exactly how it's going to go. And of course, I'm open to interpretation and suggestion, things like that. But I really want to get like 90 to 95% of it completed beforehand. I remember reading a story about Bob Mintzer and the Yellow Jackets, I think, that band, and how they got really good at programming MIDI to the point where, or in their composition, to the point where they couldn't even perfectly match how good the MIDI was, the sounds of the MIDI. So anyway, that's what I have so far. I really like certain aspects. This Beeb diminished chord right here. When I found that, I like audibly yelled. I was like, "Oh my God, that is the chord that was in my head," and it goes against sort of the rest of the harmony. It's kind of, I don't know if it's old timey or not, but wow, when I found that, I was like, that is the perfect chord. it's just interesting. Diminished stuff is, I just feel like I'm not that great at harmonizing diminished. Not in the sense of harmonizing notes that are literally in the chord, but that particular B diminished chord is probably a substitution for G7. So B, D, or I'm sorry, D, F, B is like G7, and then there's a G sharp in there, which is like the flat nine. And there you go, the melody is a G. So it's just a different sound. If G was in the bass, obviously it would be a different flavor. But that little lift, and also going from B flat 7 to B diminished to C minor, it's just like, it's just so money. I think there's a Charlie Parker quote where he said something about the half step being the strongest interval. It's just like the most complete going up and down half step. So I don't know. I guess this is just an update from the video that I'll post, the initial entering in finale this song. And I guess I could go through here. So where are we going to go from there? I hear piano. I hear those Charlie Parker songs, Charlie Parker and Miles Davis, where like Al Haig is playing, and he plays bebop melody, and then there's a break, and there's like piano solo. It's kind of like a formula that they followed a lot of times, and I hear that because the horns, there's a lot of melody, and then all of a sudden there's a solo, and it shouldn't stay in that same instrument. I want to change colors, or I want to, have some sort of relief of sound. Maybe the first solo would have no chords or no drums or something like that. But I hear this as going like right into swing, and I'll probably take the chords from the A sections at least. So let me know what you think about the 3 A's in a row. I have 1A is just the melody and bass, which I like that contrast, and then 2 A's. So there's like an A intro and then A, B something. Yeah, maybe I'll make this a short video. So let me know what you think. Again, like, share, follow, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, tell your enemies, all those things. And let me know if these are helpful in any way, because, I'll talk about writing music until I'm hoarse and I cannot talk. So let's start a conversation, and send me your stuff, and let's talk about your stuff too. All right? So talk to y'all soon. Bye.